Alright, what's going on, guys? Bringing you a 97 kill non-lethal gameplay on the hijacked hardpoint. And that's all I really need to say about the gameplay. I'm using the A94. Excuse the gun skill, I'm a bit rusty. I actually got this gameplay yesterday. It was my first day back on Call of Duty since GTA came out, so I was getting used to the scuff again, because you can't use the scuff on GTA, and I was also getting used to Call of Duty again, so played a little poorly at a few parts. If I was definitely, like, in my Call of Duty zone, I probably could have dropped 100 plus non-lethal, but it's not a big deal. Decent gameplay. This video is not about the gameplay at all, as you guys can see from the title. So, the title is, I'm not sure what the title is, actually. It's going to be something like, Birdman, you ruined multi-team hardpoint, and that's what I want to talk about. So, I would say it's about 50-50 on this. I would say half the people think I ruined it, and I am with that category. I think I ruined it a little bit. It's not, you can't put 100% on me, but I had a big role, I guess. And the other half the people enjoy the new multi-team where it's like straight tryhards. I don't enjoy it anymore. I've had enough of it, but let's get started here. So, this is going to be a bit of a rant. I hope you guys don't mind, but I've been thinking these things for like a month now or so, and I figured it's about time to put my thoughts out there and see if people agree or see if they don't agree. I don't know, but it will make me feel better to just put this out there so that everyone knows how I feel about the situation and move on from there. But anyways, let me explain why Smacking Sweaty started, because a lot of people may not understand this, and they may I don't know. I've talked about it a few times, but the reason for Smacking Sweaty is it didn't start out as something I planned for YouTube. That it wasn't ever from like at first. It wasn't ever something that I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna upload all these to YouTube. It wasn't until after I uploaded that video of the former #1 at the time, Josiah, when I beat him, and that video like did pretty well. I noticed after like a few weeks that video was doing pretty well. A lot of people seemed to like that. I noticed after that, and I was like, whoa, maybe I should upload some of these. The time frame between that and me anti-ing, I probably did that, and maybe like 2 weeks or so later, I started anti-ing. So here's how it was. So I didn't play multi-team hardpoint in its prime. I would say the multi-team hardpoint prime was from November to January. I did not play it. During that time period, I was only playing demolition and capture the flag spawn trapping, and that's all I was known for. And I was playing also a solo ground war, but that was on a different account. Now, when I discovered multi-team hardpoint, it was really fun. It was a very good game mode to get gameplays in, like good gameplays, like solid gun streaks and stuff. It was a lot better to get them in than domination, and 100 pluses and stuff. And I thought it was really fun. I really enjoyed the game mode. But one thing that happened was I got introduced to all these Call of Duty Elite clans, all of them. I'm not calling out a single one. I mean all of them together. And the thing about these Call of Duty Elite clans is I didn't know these people. They knew me though. That was the problem. And they knew me as a spawn trapper, and they all thought I sucked at the game and that I was garbage or whatever. Because actually back then I was pretty garbage. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how we won that game against Josiah, because I wasn't even using toughness, man. Like that's how you know I was a fucking random. That was actually the second time we'd ever played Overflow Hardpoint. I had, like, if I was like stupid, I wouldn't have even known the rotations. Like I think I probably forgot a few times in that video, but we got a double overflow, and the first game we played some randoms and we won. The second game, those kids connected, we played them. I was struggling to even know the rotation on Overflow Hardpoint. I don't know how we won that game, but moving on. And I guess they were right. I don't know, but I wasn't nearly as like we were still gonna win. We're still, even though like my Call of Duty knowledge and stuff was there, I just didn't know how to play hardpoint. Like, I didn't know what an anchor was. I didn't know like the rotations on every map. It didn't even cross my mind to like use guardians on the hardpoint stuff. Like, all this stuff was new to me. So after playing it for a bit, and every day when I would play it, I would run into a couple dozen, maybe, I don't know, I should say a couple, at least a dozen elite clan parties, and I would never play them. Either they would back out or I would back out. And without fail, every time after the game, I would get a message: why are you scared to play us? We're gonna smack you. All you do is spawn trap. You suck. Blah 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 blah. All this shit, right? And after a while, that started to piss me the fuck off. I was like, you know what, these kids are fucking dumb. I want to smack them. But the problem was, I cared about my stats a lot back then. Well, I still do, but not on Birdman anymore, obviously. But I cared about my stats, and I was like, if I play these kids, that's gonna be like 10 to 30 deaths, max a game probably. So my KD's gonna go way down, and we might even lose some of these. My win-loss is gonna go down. So I was like, I'm not trying to fuck up my stats just to play these fucking kids. So the idea of anti-ing was already there from Black Ops 1. So we kind of, me, Mags, and Potential, we're the original 3. Don't let anyone tell you that they're the original 3, but we were the original 3. Takeover Word 79, Redolent Ace, I don't remember the numbers, and Factorial Pit 1 or 11, I don't know. Redolent Ace, Factorial Pit, and Takeover Word. That was the original 3 right there. And so we started anti-ing, and we started winning, and you know, we were beating all these people, and we're like, oh shit, dude, these guys aren't that good, we're actually smacking them all, you know? And that's where it all started. Like, the reason I started Smacking Sweaties, like, these were all personal gameplays. The first episode of Smacking Sweaties is on my second channel. I did like a test run of it to see if people would think that's a good idea if they want to watch it. It wasn't ever to upload to YouTube. These were just, you know, I wanted to prove to myself, and I guess everyone else eventually, now that they all found out, you know, which ones were me, that I was better than them. Because in my mind, I knew I was, but no one else thought so, and that made me kind of upset. I was like, you know what, let me show these people, you know? You know, they've been sitting here playing multi-team hardpoint for months, and I'm gonna just come in their game mode, and I'm gonna take it, and that's what I did. So, that is the reasoning for Smacking Sweaties. That's why it started. I don't know if, I think a lot of you guys understand that. I've talked about it before, but I wanted to make sure like everyone knows that's why I began Smacking Sweaties. And, you know, it kind of evolved from there to, you know, I started uploading them to YouTube. Like I said, I noticed that video versus Josiah did really good, and I was like, maybe people like to see another one. Maybe I should make a series. Uploaded a video on my second channel. I told people about it in a video. They went and watched it. It was all pretty good responses. So then I started on my channel, and it blew up. And the reason it blew up is this, is because it was so unique. It was at a time where everyone was posting pub stomping gameplay versus garbage people, and then I started posting like competitive gameplay in a public environment. You know what I mean? It was something that people could relate to, because most people, they don't play League play, or they don't play game battles, they don't play MLG style, you know, 4v4 scrims, 8s, or anything like that. Back then, competitive wasn't even as big, but people did play multi-team. People did play, you know, normal public matches, and they thought it was cool that I was beating other good players, and you know, it was crazy. I was beating like, you know, some decently known people, and people thought it was interesting, and I was the only person doing it on YouTube. It was unique, it was fresh, and it blew up. And I don't know if you guys noticed, back then, even though I had less subscribers back then, Smacking Sweaties was doing better than it is now. And the reasoning for that is this: when people saw that now, you know, everyone is doing it, and I don't mean, I'll talk about everyone anti-ing, but I mean a lot of people are uploading it to YouTube. That's what I mean for now. And there's probably around 50 people doing it, and it's not so special anymore, if you guys know what I mean. It's also, you know, it's ran its course. I've already uploaded like most of the more known people that I can upload, but it's kind of ran its course, I guess you could say. Almost like, you know, people are tired of it now. Almost, I won't say tired, it still does very well, but it's nowhere near as well as it used to do when I was the only one doing it. And you know, that's to be expected. I figured, you know, people would do it, but my problem is that some of the people that do it shouldn't be doing it, and I'll talk about that in a second. But what I also want to talk about quickly, I just want to talk about the people that anti that are fucking stupid. Okay, the people that anti that don't save the videos, that don't do it to upload the videos to YouTube. I don't know what you're doing, but you're wasting your fucking life. That's all I gotta say to these kids that just sit there, and the people that, there's some of them out there that anti a lot, and they don't upload any of the videos, and I'm just like, why are you fucking wasting your time doing this? It makes no sense to me. You know, at this point in time, if you're anti and you're not saving the videos to upload, you shouldn't be doing it. There's no reason to do it. Okay, I just want to make that clear. That's how I feel about it. At that point, you're a loser. Okay, you're just literally spending your whole day ruining other people's day for no reason at all. For no reason at all. That's how I think of that. But now I want to talk about who should and shouldn't be posting this. So this is what I have a problem with. I'll put it like this: there are some people out there that get smacked quite often that try to post their own smackings, if you get what I'm saying. I'll put it like this: the number one reason Smacking Sweaties did so well is because, you know, it was unique. But the number two reason it did so well is because I was winning. I was beating every single person. Every day there was a new person getting beat, getting uploaded, getting tweeted out. And that's what made it special. It's not special when you play for one day, you get smacked 5 times, and you smack 5 other people. That is stupid. The basis behind this whole series was trying to prove that I am the best, I guess, if that makes sense to you. Like, I wanted to prove that I'm better than all these people. And so, like, that's kind of what I did. You know, the only games I've really lost in multi-team are either A, late joins, or B, 2v3s. Like, a legit, like, you know, both teams there from the start, 3v3, I don't lose. And that's what made it interesting. Like, count all the bullshit losses I have, I would still say my multi-team record is like 2,000 wins, 5 losses maybe. Not even 5, probably. That's what made it special, is just the fact that I was going in there and just beating everyone. It didn't matter who they were getting beat. And that's what made it really cool. At least in my opinion, that's what I really liked about it. Is that just, you know, it didn't matter who you were gonna get beat, and that's what made it really cool. Some of these people that are posting, they're like, I see people that I've smacked like multiple times, like absolutely destroyed, and they're posting, you know, videos like this, and I'm just like, what? Like, you get smacked. Like, if you sit there and get smacked like on a daily basis, then you have no right to post yourself smacking someone else. That's just the way I look at it. Some of these people, man, like I don't want to name any of the names, obviously. You know who the garbage kids are, and I mean like the bottom of the bottom, like the garbage. If you're not in the top 1% of multi-team, you shouldn't post any videos like that, because it just doesn't make sense to post you smacking other people when you yourself get smacked quite often. I mean, if you got beat a few times, all right, whatever. But if you're just sitting here losing every other day, then don't post videos of you beating people. That's silly, because I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, a lot of these people, they've only lost to me. That's cool. I mean, if your only loss is really like to me, and you still want to post videos of you smacking, I guess, everyone else, that's cool. But some of these people they go around losing to... Let me actually name one name, because this kid's a faggot. So Prospering, right? He's a faggot, right? He loses to everyone. Who hasn't beat Prospering? Yet he still tries to like act like he's good and post gameplays of him beating people. No, like, after you've literally lost like 50 games to like every single fucking clan, every person out there, you don't need to be posting yourself beating anyone, because everyone's already beat you. Like that, you know what I mean? But anyways, I don't even think he fucking plays the game anymore or anything like that. But you know, that was just an example. I don't like him anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, that is it for the video, guys. It's getting a bit long, so I want to wrap it up here. Leave me any thoughts you have on the subject below. Basically, I'll put it like this. I don't think I've ruined multi-team. I think it's all these people that tried to, you know, to copy me and be me. They ruined it, man, because when I was doing it, I was doing it the right way, and these people are doing it the wrong way, and that's the problem. But anyways, that is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. I'll hit you guys up tomorrow with a more positive video. I just wanted to get this out there and just share how I feel on the subject, because I think it's pretty important. But anyways, that's it, guys. Have a good day, and peace out.